We're bringing the heat with this triple threat mac and cheese. Loaded with bacon, jalapeno, and topped with Flamin Hot Cheetos, it's a dynamite dish. You guys heard me right. This isn't your grandmother's macaroni and cheese. No boring breadcrumbs here. We are topping this dish with Flamin Hot Cheetos. So to start this recipe, we're gonna begin by cooking our noodles. And I've already salted my boiling water. I'm just gonna cook my noodles for 6 to 8 minutes or until they're al dente. And then while our noodles are cooking, I'm gonna start on the sauce. And this sauce begins with a pound of applewood thick cut smoked bacon. And I really wanna cook this low and slow so we can really render all that fat, because half of that is gonna go into our sauce. Now once my noodles are done cooking, I'm gonna drain them in the sink, run some cold water over them to stop the cooking process, and then set them aside. Once our bacon is nice and crispy, I'm just gonna take it out and put it on a paper towel lined plate and let it drain. I'm just gonna set this aside, but once it's cooled, I'm gonna crumble it up and save it for later. And then we are left with this. Bacon fat, or what I like to call liquid gold. Now we don't need all of this for our mac and cheese. We only need about 2 tablespoons, so I'm just gonna take about half of it out, put it into a mug, save it for later. Next we're gonna add our jalapenos, and this is really when you can decide how hot you wanna go. About 2 jalapenos with no seeds makes this dish about a 5 or 6 on a scale of 1 to 10. But if you like to sweat when you eat, go ahead and add all the seeds and it'll really kick it up a notch. Now we're just gonna cook our jalapenos until they're nice and soft on a low to medium heat. Awesome, these look great. Now I'm just gonna slowly whisk in our flour. Now our flour is what's gonna thicken the sauce, so you wanna keep mixing so that no lumps form. Next we're gonna slowly add in our milk. Keep whisking, and then we're just gonna bring this to a simmer. Our sauce is nice and thick, so I'm just gonna season it with a little salt and pepper. And then we're ready to add our cheese. Now we're using 2 types of cheeses. Pepper jack adds a really nice flavorful kick. And then you cannot have mac and cheese without cheddar cheese. So we're putting some shredded cheddar right on there. Once our cheese has melted, I'm gonna add some green onions for a little extra bite. Then give it a little mix and remove it from the heat. Our sauce is looking good. It has all that bacon fat in there, but now we gotta add that crispy bacon that we cooked. And I like how they're not too tiny, big chunks of bacon. Then we're gonna add our noodles and give it a stir. Once it's all mixed, we can put it into our casserole dish. Now we are not done yet, because it's time to add our Flamin Hot Cheetos. Just throw them into a Ziploc bag, and then using a rolling pin, I'm just gonna break them up until they're nice and crushed. Looking good. Now do not overlook this step. We're gonna sprinkle on our Flamin Hot Cheetos. Now I'm just gonna pop this in an oven that's been preheating at 400 degrees for about 5 minutes, just to let all those flavors meld together. This dish is really easy to make, but cleanup is even easier using OxiClean dishwasher detergent. I can just put all of my dirty dishes into the dishwasher. No rinsing or scrubbing required. It's as simple as that. Now that that's done, I can go back to entertaining my friends and being the hostess with the mostest. Smells good. I think my mac and cheese is ready. This dish looks so good. I can see a little bit of that cheese getting all bubbly. Oh, I mean, the best part about this mac and cheese is that crispy exterior from the Flamin Hot Cheetos. Oh my gosh. This dish is so decadent. It's gooey. I love the heat from the jalapeno, but it also has a nice crunch. This dish is great all year round, but especially during those cold weather months. In fact, I could eat this for dinner every single day. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Pop Sugar Food, and give us some love on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I'm Brandy, and I'll see you next time. Bye.